Hey, I want to go over this discussion board with you because it's not like the other ones, and it's the first one. So um, I want to make sure that you know how to do this, and you get great stuff turned into me. So discussion board number one: if my life or an early civilization. Um, I'm going to walk through this. I got an example for you, something that a student might turn in, and then because I just created it, so we'll see. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to watch this video on human origins. Um, the link is on the discussion board, so you'll see that it'll pop up. All my discussions are like this. They have mm, a video. Sometimes they have a reading, but most of the time it's just a video to watch, and then you're going to jump in and answer these questions. The very first question is always something about the video, right? What's something that stood out to you most important about the video? So that's going to be your first question. Then you're going to answer two, three, four, and five here. And what you're going to do is offline, I want you to create a simple diagram. You can use pictures, a drawing. The one that I did uses images from Canva. You can just get creative, and this diagram is going to include your river. So, what sustains you or keeps your life functioning? Your government, who or what holds authority or influence in your life? Your economy, like what you work for, trade, depend on, and then your belief system, your values, routines, and principles that guide your choices. So, once created, you're going to share it with me and include the link to the document here. And when I say here, I mean in the actual discussion page. So you can just copy and paste the link there, or you can say, "I shared this with you, good sir," uh, jokingly, but you can just tell me that you shared it with me, and you can put that, and then you can share the document via email or however you want to do that. Um, then part three, four, and five are pretty straightforward. I'll go over those in a few minutes. So what does it look like? Like what is something like this going to look like? I did the best I could here. I didn't draw it out, and I didn't choose myself because I thought it would be better if I did it from more of like a student perspective. So for a student, typically your river, or a student's river or whatever, might be physical, mental health. This includes sleep, exercise, food, and time to compress. And actually, interestingly enough, this is my focus, right? Like my personal, you want to maintain a good personal health and maintain positive attitude, stuff like that. So without these things, everything else in my life becomes harder to manage. So when you're turning this assignment in, you're going to write something up like this description. My government is a mix of my parents' school expectations and my own self-discipline. You need that, right? Online school. All right, my parents set rules, boundaries, school deadlines influence my daily choices, and my own goals help me decide what deserves my time. My economy is my part time job, school performance, and time management. I trade time and effort for money, grades, and future opportunities like college or scholarships. And then my belief system includes valuing hard work, fairness, and personal growth. And I believe effort matters more than anything. So I try to stick to that routine and just keep rolling, right? So I chose some images: sleep, exercise, fitness, maintaining good health, time management here, school is one of my authorities, and then personal growth. So I added all that together just to give you an idea. I want you to be as unique and creative as possible with this. So, you can do it as simply as this. The key is you have to have images that also go along with your description, not just words. You got to have some picture there too. And then the rest of it is words, of course, why you chose each element, comparison to an early civilization. Like, for instance, my river is similar to the Nile River in ancient Egypt because both it provides stability and support in daily life. However, while the Nile is a natural resource, my health depends largely on my personal choices. So um, remember that you're only choosing one element. Um, you don't have to write all for all the different elements. So just pick one that you want to focus on. And then reflection on: if my river failed, it would have the biggest impact on my life. So the health being part of the river, if that failed without good physical or mental health, it wouldn't be able to keep up with anything else, right? So that's kind of what I went on. So I'm looking forward to what you guys come up with, and I'll talk to you soon. Good luck.